Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread?
I can't stop eating it.
Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today. Found in most local grocery stores.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
If you struggle with joint pain, there's good news. You don't need surgery to get back to full health. South Point Medical and Aesthetics offers breakthrough non-surgical options for treatment of moderate to severe joint pain. Our patients experience little to no downtime from our procedures, and the results are remarkable. They've had 14 years of successful treatments with patients from 35 states because of an effective word-of-mouth traffic. Learn more about how you can get lasting results for joint pain today at southpointmedical.com or call 402-323-8400.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Get all of your favorite restaurants delivered with VenueDelivered.com. One place for ordering delicious appetizers, refreshing salads, hot entrees, fresh sandwiches, and more. From Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, and all Lincoln Good Sense Subs locations. Download our phone app to earn rewards on all of your carryout and delivery orders. Available on Apple and Android, just search for the Pillar Restaurants app. That's the Pillar Restaurants app. Download today.
Prashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by at 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about
Atomic Diesel?
that comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with
Atomic Diesel.
Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how
Atomic Diesel
and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Sunday morning. It's quiet. Not in a weird, too quiet way. Calm, peaceful, tranquil. You pour yourself that cup of coffee. You slice yourself a hearty chunk of one of Beatrice Bakery's breakfast breads. Now, maybe you're an apple streusel guy. Nothing wrong with that. I can respect that. Personally, I'm a turtle nut man. Something about those pecans. But the real ones know, don't sleep on that date nut bread. Sweet, but not too sweet. Nutty, not overly. The perfect morning treat. Beatrice Bakery. Online at BeatriceBakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Friday. Happy Friday, folks. It is The Drive with AD, Raff, Nick Holder down here in the mothership. I'm back in the house. Raff is down in Austin, folks. It is a blustery Friday morning down on 11th and O Street. Nick, what's happening, man?
Not a whole lot. I just enjoyed donuts. Thanks to whoever brought them to early break. I just enjoyed a donut. And yeah, come on down. Hang out. 1040 O Street. Grab yourself a cup of that milk coffee as well.
Yes, indeed. Raff, what's happening, man?
Oh, not too much. Just living the Texas dream.
Living the Texas dream. You guys got a downpour of rain predicted today down there?
Yeah, I think a little bit more rain. It rained. When I flew in yesterday, it rained a ton. It was coming down in sheets.
You look good, Raff.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't see him. I guess we don't have it hooked up on the TV quite yet. But
no worries.
Anyway, gentlemen, 1 day away. We are so close to Nebraska football again.
I'm excited, man. I'm pumped up for this game tomorrow, but like I said in the spillover, I've been saying all week, man, I'm nervous about this game. It's all the dynamics that are involved, all the variables that are there.
Yeah.
You know, the weather is going to be crazy. The injuries are going to be nuts. It's Purdue. You know, Nebraska, Purdue. Has there ever been a blowout game between Nebraska and Purdue since we joined the Big Ten? Like a blowout.
There hasn't been a blowout. There's been high-scoring games. There was one back
2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, but also, well, it would have been last year.
Yeah.
There's a high-scoring game. But then I want to say back in 2017 when Riker Fife was Nebraska quarterback in Purdue. Purdue beat Nebraska like 55-45.
Yeah, no defense.
Yeah, it was nothing going on. I might have had the year wrong on that one, but I know for a fact Riker Fife started a game. The Grand Island native started a game in West Lafayette against the Boilermakers.
I know, Shy Cub. I know they have 2 wins, man, but doggone, man, it's Purdue, brother. It's Purdue. Purdue is now for the exception of the game they played against Wisconsin, where they got the brakes beat off them in the fourth quarter. They go in and beat Illinois 44-19.
44-19, a team we had to slug it out with for the most part. So that just shows you the parity, potentially of the West, man. So I don't know. We got a lot to get into on that. Raff, what's the plans for the day down there in Austin, man?
Oh, not too much. Probably just hang out. Going to Joe Rogan's Mothership Comedy Club tonight, so that should be a good time. And then get some good Texas barbecue.
Then what's the plans for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Nebraska game. I probably talked more Nebraska football yesterday than I do in a normal day in Lincoln.
Big Bird, what's up, big dog? He goes, I hope Raff is trying to get Kewan Lacey to come back. So Kewan Lacey to come back down in Texas. How far is Lancaster from Austin? I have no idea.
Mine either. Maybe I'll check that today and maybe go rent a semi truck or something and park it in front of his high school.
You know what, Raff? As big as you are, just go stand in front of his high school. See how quick you get arrested. See how quick you get arrested.
Yeah, that'd be scary. That'd be scary. Don't do that, Raff. We want you to come back to Lincoln.
Ralph can no longer be 500 yards close to a school.
Hey. Yeah, no, I mean, here's the deal, guys. I know we're going to talk Kewan Lacey later in the show, but I mean, that's an unfortunate loss for Nebraska because he was one of their higher rated commits, number one, and number two, Nebraska did a really good job. Like I want to make sure, and I'll say this again later. Mm-hmm. Like Nebraska did a really good job of evaluating and identifying him right off the bat. Yep. They were in on Kewan Lacey before a lot of other schools, and that's a big reason why they were able to get the commitment when it was all said and done. But now you have Ole Miss come into the mix, who once again has had multiple running backs drafted in the last 5 years. They've had double the amount of just overall players drafted in the last 5 years from Ole Miss. You have SMU, who's kind of the hometown team. And then how difficult is it to say no to Alabama? I think it's a lot more difficult than maybe we even can think about. So
Alabama, Ole Miss.
Yeah. It's just
he's got a plethora of folks hitting after him now.
It's with all that, with all those things considering, this staff, they might have the track record, but maybe not at Nebraska. Nebraska as a program doesn't have the recent track record of being able to put running backs specifically in the league. Outside, I mean, Amir Abdullah was your last one. And yes, you've put like Divine Ozigbo in the league and stuff like that. And Terrell Newby had a practice squad stint with the Vikings, but like at the end of the day, meaningful running backs that are on NFL rosters and making a difference you see a lot of them from the SEC, unfortunately, and just not a lot of them from the University of Nebraska in years past. Mm-hmm. So
the one thing that I will say though is Nebraska in no way, shape, or form should, stop recruiting the young man. I think that nothing's really solid until that December signing date. And winning goes a long way. Say Nebraska is able to keep on, stacking some wins and that momentum grows, then maybe his opinion of Nebraska could change if he sees, that progression. So I hope the fans out there know that and are not, sending any kind messages to him or anything like that, because that's just uncalled for in the first place. But understand that nothing's final until they sign that line in December.
That's where it's at, man. That's technically where it's at. It's like I said, until they sign. I'm gonna tell you guys, and we'll talk about this. I don't want to jump the boat because I'll go down a rabbit hole, and I got a lot to say about it. We all got a lot to say about it. Yeah. Before we have this break, though, real quick, Big Bird, thanks for sending this, man. The Purdue Nebraska rivalry, 2022, 43-37 win. The only blowout. There's been a couple, but not many. Like you said, I think when we beat them. Actually, they beat us.
Oh, excuse me, in 2015, not 2017. Yeah, Nebraska lost in 2017, too.
Yeah, thanks for sending that, brother. Appreciate it, Big Bird.
Yeah, so.
Well, folks, when we come back, we got a lot of Husker football to discuss, a lot of recruiting news. And we didn't get to it yesterday as much as we wanted to, but, man, the mess out in the West, we'll talk about that as well. Top 25 games going on this weekend, college and pro. Nebraska men play a game as well on Sunday.
Exhibition game on Sunday against Doane.
Playing against Doane College. Yep. Get a first chance to see those guys live. So, folks, hang with us on this Friday morning. Man, it is one more sleep until game day. Happy Friday. We'll be right back. 90.7 The Ticket. Drive.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook, their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
The weather is getting colder, the leaves are falling, and hockey season is back in full effect. Lock in your seats for all 3 Stars games next month for the price of 2 games by purchasing a November package today. You'll get tickets for Military Night on November 4th against Cedar Rapids, the November 17th playoff rematch versus Des Moines, and the Blackout Wednesday game against Tri-City on November 22nd. Don't miss out on 3 great nights at the Icebox. Get your tickets now at LincolnStars.com.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Agriculture is the economic engine of the Midwest. At Acres Equipment, we dedicate ourselves to making that engine run smoothly. We supply our farmers and ranchers with quality John Deere equipment, parts, and service. We also deliver the most advanced technology and precision ag strategies to help them farm today and for the future. Acres Equipment, solutions for every field.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Hay harvest is a race against time. Order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower to harvest your hay quickly and efficiently while promoting quick dry down for high-quality hay. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details on a new self-propelled windrower and experience the Landmark difference.
After a long, hot summer, are you ready for fall? What about your home? Is your heating system ready for cooler temperatures ahead? Be sure and call Bryant for your fall heating check. No matter what brand of equipment you own, Bryant's trained technician will thoroughly clean and inspect your furnace or heat pump to make sure you stay warm and comfortable. Call today to schedule your home heating check. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. We do whatever it takes.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy and safe Halloween weekend. With all the parents and kids out and about, they encourage drivers to be careful and respectful of trick-or-treaters. This important message comes to you from Bart, Mike, and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Are you looking for a night of epic fun without breaking the bank? Look no further than Sun Valley Lanes and Games. Join us for our late night special every Sunday through Thursday night and enjoy non-stop action with our Unlimited Fun promotion. Unlimited Fun includes everything you need for an unforgettable night out. Unlimited bowling, unlimited laser tag, and unlimited lucky putt mini golf. Show a valid college or military ID at check-in and get $2 off your admission. Visit the daily rates page at sunvalleylanes.com for complete details.
Sun Valley.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Get all of your favorite restaurants delivered with VenueDelivered.com. One place for ordering delicious appetizers, refreshing salads, hot entrees, fresh sandwiches, and more. From Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, and all Lincoln Good Sense Subs locations. Download our phone app to earn rewards on all of your carryout and delivery orders. Available on Apple and Android, just search for the Pillar Restaurants app. That's the Pillar Restaurants app. Download today.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show, powered by Sunbelt Rentals. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador, Select Plumbing, Jimmy John's, Lincoln Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits, Fleet Beef, Bure's Cheese Spread, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's Friday. In the words of Ice Cube. Whew, thank God it's Friday. Actually, that was Dr. Dre. Was it Ice Cube?
I could not tell you.
Was that Ice
either
Cube
one?
or Dr. Dre?
I couldn't tell you which one was which.
I think it was
I don't know. I'm going Ice Cube.
It was Dr. Dre. I think
I'm going Dr. Dre.
I think it was Dr. Dre. I think it was Dr. Dre.
Raff, we need to know about your flight yesterday. Multiple people are asking about it. We saw the Twitter photo about you got the aisle seat. Explain how everything just kind of occurred.
Well, as you remember, I was C45, so there was about 3 people behind me.
Okay.
The final people onto the plane. I make my way towards the back of the plane, and I get back to the back, and I see one aisle seat remaining. But there's a guy in front of me, but he goes probably about 5'5", 5'6", and he walks up to the seat. He puts his bag, or he walks to the seat, but he realizes he's got to put his bag up an aisle ahead because there's no space room.
Yeah.
He sees me, looks me up and down. I look at him. I kind of got my puppy dog face on. I always kind of give that, please. And he looked at the stewardess. The stewardess gave the look like, yeah, that's a pretty big dude. And then
that's kind of scary face that he's making too. You need to get him off the plane. Security, TSA.
Looks like an oversized terrier.
Yeah, exactly. Who let the Great Dane in here?
I'm not here, but boom, excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
Who let Wreck-It Ralph on the plane?
So he looked at me again, and he's like, "You owe me, sir." And he gave me the aisle seat, and then the people I sat next to were super nice, and they let me take a picture with them. And the poor girl, though, I looked like the whole flight she was sort of leaning in a little bit because my shoulders were a little.
She was.
You can't help it when you lift this much and you're this defined up top. You just can't control your shoulders.
Raff, can I ask you a question?
Oh boy!
And I need your honest answer here.
Yes.
When was the last time you lifted?
Oh.
When you lift this much, you can't help it, but your shoulders be large.
Yeah, I think it was maybe April, maybe May, maybe.
Okay. So we're looking at least 5 or 6 months.
Yeah, but all that lifting I did prior to that, they just stayed so, just so defined.
Jeez.
Wow. Okay, Ron Burgundy.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, so are we?
Hey, Ron said real quick.
Go ahead.
Did they know that you're a Hall of Famer?
Yeah. Did you tell me I am a high school Hall of Famer?
Yeah, I was trying anything when I had that C45. I was so wanting to grade up to that A1 through 15 slot, but they're all sold out. So I was stuck at C45. And it was funny was the exact same guy that I'd flown out of Lincoln, or tried to fly out on Friday and Saturday, was right in front of me for every single flight. So he'd always walk up to me like, "Here we go again." I go, "Yep, let's do this."
That's crazy. Do you know who I am? I played football at Southeast High School.
Yeah,
we don't know where that's at.
Yeah, never tell them you're a Hall of Famer. It's like that. Like
let the mystery be.
Yeah, it's like that old passage of the Bible that goes, let another man's lips praise thee and not your own.
Yeah.
Well, unless you're Raff, you just walk up and say, "Hey, I'm a Lincoln Southeast Hall of Famer, former arena professional football player," and they're just like, "Oh my gosh, this guy's amazing."
We lost you. We lost you. Just because I turned your mic off, not because we have connection issues.
Thanks. Raff's Roadies unite.
It's amazing how that happens when you start talking about yourself so much. The mute button just happens. I don't know what happens.
It's crazy.
You know what it's called? It's called a pride button.
Don't forget who you were texting about, asking, "Hey, can I get the link for the show today?" Yeah. You're not in charge here, Chris.
Yeah. Unknown texter says, "Never mind, it was Dr. Dre." I thought it was Dr. Dre, bro. But
Dr. Dre.
Because I can still hear that. I can still hear his voice. Man, thank God it's Friday. Boom, boom, boom. It starts going in right there.
We should pull it up.
Yeah, we should pull it up. Play the whole song, in fact.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be the last though.
Yeah. I'll just be over there every 2 seconds. Dump. So anyway.
Well, we got, I want to get it so we don't forget. We got high school football tonight.
Yeah.
Nick, tell us about the matchup that's going on.
Yeah, so it's first round of the playoffs, right? And guess what? The two of the three Lincoln teams that are in the playoffs will play each other. And so tonight, number 6 Lincoln Southeast, number 6 seed, I should say, number 6 seed Lincoln Southeast plays number 11 seed Lincoln East tonight. Lincoln East had a chance to host if they would have beaten Gretna last week, but they fell to Gretna last Friday. So therefore, they are now the 11th seed and will have to play Lincoln Southeast, which, by the way, earlier in the season, back on September 1st, when these two teams met, Lincoln East won in double overtime, 31-28. So you want to talk about, obviously Lincoln East is now the lower seed, but Lincoln East did get it done against the Knights earlier this season in double overtime. So it should be a good one tonight. You have two great quarterbacks in Owen Baxter for Lincoln Southeast, and then Jeter Worthley for Lincoln East. You have two great running backs in Butenbach for Southeast and the Wyoming commit, the future Cowboy Dash Bauman for the Spartans. And so you have a lot of good pieces on each side of the ball. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. Raff filled in nicely for Jay last week, but now Jay will join me once again in the booth.
You and Jay got a great chemistry, and it's going to be a great game for you guys as well tonight. You talking about football weather. Tonight is going to be football weather.
Well, and that's what's crazy. Over the last couple of weeks, it hasn't felt like fall football. Tonight's going to be one of the first nights that I think it feels like truly high school postseason type of football, right? Because it's going to probably be about 40 degrees at kickoff, if that. It's going to be pretty windy, right? It's not going to be pleasant, and so pads are going to be popping, and it's going to be a little chilly.
Seacrest.
It's Seacrest Field, the home of Aaron Davis.
Yeah, the statue's out front.
There's a statue out front.
I will tell you this, man. Those guys tonight, Nick and Jay, I know Foreman, he's probably maybe tuning in. He'll get this. There's guys tonight as we speak that are in school.
Yeah,
they're wearing their jerseys.
Yeah,
and one of those guys, Tides, that's the last time they're going to play on that field. And you just don't know what it is. That's why you got to go out there. And I still remember my last time at Seacrest, just looking up in the stands. Yeah. And the more important thing was seeing my dad, because my dad would always leave work because he was cleaning. He cleaned at night. He was a janitor, and he'd lead the games. I still see my pops up there, and big jacket on because it was freezing out there, man. And I'm just thinking, man, this is the last time I'll play on this field, man.
Yeah.
So I hope those kids enjoy that event tonight.
And it's crazy, right? Because and perfect. I mean, that's just an adage for football. Because look at Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you need any example on how quick things can be taken away from you,
absolutely.
Look at Nebraska.
We're a case study.
Honestly, there's been multiple weeks now where it's Billy Kemp was down on the field rolling, and he was good to go, and he was going through warmups, and he was running out of the tunnel, and then not even 20 minutes later, his season's done. And you have those things are real.
They're real,
and
man.
and if Nebraska's issues and I guess just journey so far through injuries on the offensive side has taught football players anything, is that, man, in a blink of an eye, it could be and it does not. Injuries don't care who you are, how good, how much you play, how much you don't play. They do not care one bit because they're going to find you if that's what's meant to be.
Every rep can be your last rep.
Yeah.
Every rep can be your last rep. And you like you just mentioned there, Nick, Kemp, I mean, was well.
Yeah.
Piper was well. All those guys that were just dropping left and right, man. It's like, dang, and the season's done.
Yeah.
Season done. So
7 p.m. kickoff. We'll have
fullback trap. It's at Seacrest Field.
Seacrest Field. We'll have
good morning to you, brother.
We'll have kickoff at 7 p.m. Pregame coverage at about 6:45 p.m. tonight. Myself, Jay Foreman, on the call for that one from Seacrest Field. Number 6, Lincoln Southeast versus number 11, Lincoln East in the first round of the playoffs.
Also,
let's go Knights.
Knights got one. 3450 unknown texture says Malcolm plays Chase County in the Shipyard.
Nice.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah, that is a good one.
That'll be a good game too. Good morning to you, brother.
I need to get out there just to call, just to even just watch a game, Malcolm, because I've heard the Shipyard is pretty hype.
Shipyard's pretty hype, man.
Shipyard's pretty hype.
Folks, we'll be back with some history on this blustery Friday morning here in the mothership in Lincoln. Raff is down in Austin, Texas, holding it down. It's a lot of rain. Hope we can rain a win in tomorrow. We'll see what happens. We'll be right back. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about
Atomic Diesel?
That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with
Atomic Diesel.
Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how
Atomic Diesel
and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity. Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in October. Try their pumpkin chai cream cheese, great with any bagel. Or have a pumpkin chocolate chip muffin. And of course, an apple pie dirty chai latte. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Plungers and store-bought chemicals can only go so far and can harm your drains. Call the professionals at John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electrical to get your drains flowing. We won't only make sure the clog is taken care of, but we will ensure your drains are completely clean so the clog will not come back. Give John Henry's a call today.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
And Electrical.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
This is Rick Heyman, president of Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I'm inviting you to stop by any of our 3 great locations to see why we have been voted best of for decades. We're a 4-generation jewelry company that refuses to compromise on quality or service. If you're in the market for anything for anyone special, nothing, and I mean nothing, says it better than Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Sartor Heyman Jewelers since 1905 in Lincoln and Grand Island.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today.
I'm ready.
Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check.
Except this one.
I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread?
I can't stop eating it.
Rico,
Relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today. Found in most local grocery stores.
The weather is getting colder, the leaves are falling, and hockey season is back in full effect. Lock in your seats for all 3 Stars games next month for the price of 2 games by purchasing a November package today. You'll get tickets for Military Night on November 4th against Cedar Rapids, the November 17th playoff rematch versus Des Moines, and the Blackout Wednesday game against Tri-City on November 22nd. Don't miss out on 3 great nights at the Icebox. Get your tickets now at LincolnStars.com.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's home service ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
I'm Christy. I used to smoke cigarettes. I had smoker's cough and severe shortness of breath, and I knew I had to quit. Then I tried e-cigarettes, but I just ended up using both. I really didn't start to get better until I quit smoking completely. My tip to you is just cutting down on the number of cigarettes you smoke isn't enough.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday.
It's AD, and I'm holding it down. I wish I was flowing, right? Yeah. Raff is excited over there. It's 937 from downtown. Go. Rafferty, what's happening, my man?
I'm just dancing along with the sweet sounds of AD in the morning.
I don't know if it's sweet sound. There might have been some accidents by the time I came on.
Yeah.
Folks, thanks for joining us on this breezy Friday morning downtown Lincoln at the Mothership 93.7 The Ticket. Come on in. 11th and O, grab yourself a hot cup of coffee at the mill Or Beatrice Bakery, which we got a freezer full of goodies in there as well that you don't have to wait. You can eat it right here as well. They have a number of pastries available as well. Come check us out. Come in, stay warm, have a meeting, or just chill and look at Nick's beautiful face.
That's what I say it is.
Look at you,
That's
the face of an angel.
That's what I tell people.
Face of an angel.
Nobody agrees. Here we are. All right, we ready for a little history?
Let's do it. Let's roll.
Now punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Lonzo Ball with the controversial father, Mr. Ball. How old do you think Lonzo Ball is, Nick and Raff? How old do you think Lonzo Ball is, man?
Gosh. Lonzo, probably 31.
Raff, what you think?
Lonzo. Is that the oldest brother?
Yep.
25.
26.
Oh, wow.
26.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it seems like we've been hearing about these guys. You know, the thing about it, but I mean, their dad takes a lot of grief because some of the crazy stuff he was saying, like he could have beat Michael Jordan and things of that nature. But he's nuts, you know, the way he talks sometimes. But both the boys seem to be doing well, you know, which is cool. Some humility with those guys. But 26 years old today. Husker history, which is this is a pretty cool one because this dude kind of cracks me up quite a bit. 2008, down by 3 points at halftime. The Huskers shut out Baylor and freshman quarterback. Who would that be? Who would that be? Who's the quarterback?
And freshman.
Freshman. That's pretty easy. It's easy, Nick. Think about this.
Yep, you got it.
RG3, yeah.
Yep. RG3 in the second half for a 32-20 win in Lincoln. Nate Swift, man, a lot of people forget about it. Yes.
Oh,
Swifty.
Yes. That duo of Nate Swift and Todd Peterson.
Those some bad
that
boys,
was where I was growing up, man. And I will never forget. Nate Swift was one of my favorite players growing up.
I wonder where Swift is at these days, man.
I'm not sure.
I think he might be in Omaha, but I could totally be wrong.
So, yeah,
I could totally be wrong. He had
Todd
11.
Peterson was always my guy. Love
TP.
Todd Peterson.
Yeah.
TP. Grand Island, wasn't he?
Yep.
Todd was a bad boy too, man. 11 receptions in that game to break Johnny Rogers' school record for career passes and career catches. But Swift and Peterson was a deadly combination, man. There was some bad. I think Brandon Kinney was in that mix as well.
Yeah, he got there a little bit later. Brandon Kinney did, but no, I mean it was Todd Peterson. It was that would be Mike McNeil. That situation as well. Yeah, man, those were some fun days. I missed those. That was Joe Gans as well.
Yeah, Joe Gans.
Joey Gans.
We were just talking about Joe Gans yesterday.
Nice. Raff, what do you got before I get to the good old football games here?
Ooh, today in 1995, the Cleveland Browns finalized their move to Baltimore, and they still had the rest of their season left in Cleveland. So they knew the rest of the season that they were going to be moving. So the fans were like, they were mad at Art Modell for moving to Baltimore
at night,
and it was just Bill Belichick was the coach for the Browns that year. So basically, he was just coaching, knowing that at the end of the year he was going to be let go. So it was pretty wild. I think they actually did 95 Browns. I think it's like a 30 for 30. It's a really good one.
Yeah, that was That was chaos for a while there, man. It was like they just left us in the middle of the night, which basically happened. They loaded the trucks up and said, "We out."
That's crazy. Any birthdays today, Raff?
Any birthdays? Let's just go with Brady Quinn. Brady Quinn, 39 years old.
Brady's under some fire right now too for stuff he's saying about Deshaun Watson. He called Deshaun Watson like a guy that like a kid that gets a $230 million trust fund and doesn't want to work a day in his life.
Oh,
yeah. So that's what Brady Quinn just said. So,
wow.
Yeah. And Deshaun Watson was like. But then it was funny because the next day it was announced that Deshaun Watson was going to miss Sunday's game for rest. And so it was just kind of funny how all the events happened. All right, guys. So what if I told you that today we're going to highlight two games, one that was played in 2018 and one was played in 2012.
Oh man,
both.
I got a feeling 2012 is going to be a lot better.
Both were victories.
What?
Yes.
Both were victories.
In my Arnold voice. What you talking about, Nate?
We'll start with this one.
What you talking about, Willis?
In 2018, Nebraska on October 27th, 2018, gets the second win of the Scott Frost era. Do we remember who it was against? The first win was against Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Right? Because they beat them big time against Minnesota. The second win on October 27th, 2018, Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah.
I would have never got that one.
Bethune-Cookman comes into Lincoln, and Nebraska wins 45-9 to improve to 2-6. They won 2 games in a row under Scott Frost. There, nothing real notable about that one. Now, this one is going to be more enjoyable. 2012, October 27th, 2012.
The coach at that time is
Bo Pelini. Yep, in
Okay.
2012. Nebraska comes into this one 5-2. You also have, and they're facing as number 20, the 21st team in the country. Nebraska is.
Ooh, won? Nice.
Hosting number 20.
Ohio State.
The 5-2 Michigan Wolverines.
Michigan. Oh, yeah, I remember this game.
Yep. So if you remember this game, Raff, here we go. Nebraska wins
this
game. Yeah, no, Nebraska wins this game 23-9 to improve to 6-2 on the season. You'll remember that Denard Robinson got hurt.
Yes,
got
that's
hurt
right.
in this game.
Amir Abdullah had a good game against them too.
Amir Abdullah did.
Mhm.
Amir Abdullah finished the game 24 carries, 101 rushing yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Taylor Martinez finishes 14 of 24 for 166 yards and 1 touchdown with a pick.
Mhm.
So Denard Robinson, I will be shocked.
No shoelace. I mean, didn't tie his shoes.
Yeah. Denard Robinson finishes 6 of 11 through the air before his injury for 55 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. He adds 46 yards on the ground. Okay. Two trivia questions are going to come with this.
Oh, boy.
Who was the quarterback that came in for Denard Robinson?
Oh.
His stat line was 3 completions out of 16 attempts for 38 passing yards, 0 touchdown passes, and 3 interceptions.
I don't think that guy wants to remember who he is.
Yeah. You'll remember the name Russell Bellamy.
Yes, I would have never have got Russell Bellamy.
So Russell Bellamy comes in and has a horrendous day. 3 of 16 through the air, 38 yards, no touchdowns, 3 picks. When I say this name, you guys are probably going to, I would assume that you guys would remember this one. The leading running back for Michigan in this game with 15 carries and 38 yards. Fitzgerald Toussaint.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald Toussaint. Yeah.
Fitzgerald
Toussaint was the leading running back in this one, 15 for 38. That's incredible. Last trivia question. Who was the head coach for the Wolverines this time? No.
Wasn't Rodriguez?
It was not Rich Rodriguez.
Oh, gosh.
Who was the head coach for the Wolverines in 2012? He is now coach at San Diego State.
Oh, gosh. It's why am I forgetting this?
I have no idea.
I'm sure the text.
I'm gonna kick myself for not getting this.
Explain who's the head coach.
Bryce has it correct. Brady Hoke.
Oh,
Brady Hoke. Yeah.
Brady
I
Hoke
forgot about Brady.
for the Michigan Wolverines in 2012 when they came in.
Him.
And Nebraska beats Michigan 23-9 back on October 27th, 2012.
Bryce, good going, my man.
Yeah, nice job, Bryce.
Good pull.
Wow.
So there you go.
Wow.
Brady Hoke.
All right,
Wow.
Real quick, a few text messages before we go to break. 3201 says, good luck to Bishop Newman today, traveling all the way out to Mitchell, Nebraska. Yeah, it is staying here in Wyoming. They play at 1 o'clock today. Good luck to them. Big Daddy Travis, what's up, homie? He goes, hey, good friend of mine gets to watch his son dress up for the playoffs as a freshman at North Star. Congrats to Aiden Martin. Congrats to Aiden Martin, the North Star. You guys, good luck tonight to y'all.
Super excited for North Star. They're going up. They're going up against Millard South tonight. It's going to be a tough battle. But hey, you found a way to get back, and huge shout out to James Thompson, that entire North Star staff. Did an incredible job this season.
Absolutely. John and Cortland, I'm gonna try to be Grandmaster AD Funk, man. That old school music.
Yeah, there you go.
Folks, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we got a lot of Husker football to discuss. Q1 Lacey, baby, come back. A Raff's coming after you. Come here, little Kiwan.
Yeah. That's how we imagined you yesterday in the airplane. Oh, you're my best friend.
You're my little buddies. Folks, we're going to break. Stay with us as we discuss Husker football recruiting, what to expect tomorrow, predictions, and the whole nine. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Agriculture is the economic engine of the Midwest. At Acres Equipment, we dedicate ourselves to making that engine run smoothly. We supply our farmers and ranchers with quality John Deere equipment, parts, and service. We also deliver the most advanced technology and precision ag strategies to help them farm today and for the future. Acres Equipment, solutions for every field.
Whether you're looking for a place to stay for a concert at PBA, a Nebraska home game, or just a night on the town, the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket is the place for you. Enjoy an evening at one of many restaurants or bars within a short walking distance. Business travelers at the hotel will enjoy free high-speed internet access, a 24-hour business center, and large in-room workstations. And check out the Bistro, where you'll enjoy healthier food and beverage options, as well as high-tech conveniences. Book your room today at the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Service Ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today. Found in most local grocery stores.
Are you looking for a night of epic fun without breaking the bank? Look no further than Sun Valley Lanes and Games. Join us for our late night special every Sunday through Thursday night and enjoy nonstop action with our Unlimited Fun promotion. Unlimited Fun includes everything you need for an unforgettable night out. Unlimited bowling, unlimited laser tag, and unlimited lucky putt mini golf. Show a valid college or military ID at check-in and get $2 off your admission. Visit the daily rates page at sunvalleylanes.com for complete details.
Sun Valley.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone, and here with me is Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know the new Honda sales are going really good right now at Honda of Lincoln. And with that, a lot of fresh trade-ins are coming in. Can you tell our listeners about your pre-owned selection?
I'm happy to, Charlie. Like you said, with new Honda sales going very good, we have a lot of fresh trade-ins coming in daily. And not just Hondas. We have just about every maker model you can imagine, with over 100 pre-owned and certified pre-owned to choose from, and prices starting at just $5,900.
Wow, what about financing?
We have financing as low as 3.29% APR on certified Accords and CRV.
Thanks again, Andy. People love the selection and great service at Honda of Lincoln. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by at 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
After a long, hot summer, are you ready for fall? What about your home? Is your heating system ready for cooler temperatures ahead? Be sure and call Bryant for your fall heating check. No matter what brand of equipment you own, Bryant's trained technician will thoroughly clean and inspect your furnace or heat pump to make sure you stay warm and comfortable. Call today to schedule your home heating check. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. We do whatever it takes.
So what's this new concept happening at 1040 O Street? There's 93.7 The Ticket, there's the Mill Coffee and Tea, and there's Grandma's Bake Shop and Beatrice Bakery? Well, yeah, it's all of those things. It's a place for the community to hang out, grab a drink and a bite, and just chill, or work, or meet, or chat, or whatever you want to do. 93.7 The Ticket, the Mill Coffee and Tea, Grandma's Bake Shop and Beatrice Bakery, all together at 1040 O Street.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in October. Try their pumpkin chai cream cheese, great with any bagel. Or have a pumpkin chocolate chip muffin. And of course, an apple pie dirty chai latte. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Welcome into the Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we're back. Downtown Lincoln, 11th and 93.7 The Ticket. Coffee house is popping. A lot of people here at the mill. Yeah. Getting their meal, their coffee taken care of. Folks out there conversate. There's a lot of red folks because it is homecoming. And it's gonna be a good day tomorrow, cold one, but a good one. Hope your Friday is off to a great start. I wish ours would have been off to a better start on the recruiting trail, though. Yeah. Nick and Raff, when you saw that, what were your thoughts? Keywan Lacey, who's we're discussing, the young running back, I think he's up to a 4-star now, isn't he? Yeah. 4-star recruit out of Lancaster, Texas. I was watching some of his highlights yesterday in the airport. Truly gifted. And here's the thing about it, y'all. Before I go, I want you guys to go. When Nick and Raff, when you guys got wind of it, what were your thoughts on it, man, initially?
Go ahead, Raffy. I'll let you take it.
I think mine were like you started hearing a little bit of maybe a little smoke, maybe about 2-3 weeks ago that there was a chance, that he was taking a look at other schools. So I guess when the news hit, I wasn't totally surprised by it. My first thought was, it always is please, Nebraska fans, don't do anything dumb, because it's not till, he don't sign his letter of intent until December, and he opened up his commitment. I'm sure he's probably got someplace in mind, but until it's signed on the dotted line, you still have that opportunity. And I'm sure Nebraska is still going to recruit him. And I'm sure EJ Barthel will still be in contact with him. So I was like, just be classy, Nebraska fans.
I'm curious. So Nebraska, obviously, I mean, yeah, you're right, Raff. A few weeks ago, kind of got just some rumblings and stuff of Kawan Lacey, and just more so, there were other teams coming in and starting to talk to him, right? Whether it was Ole Miss during bye weeks and Alabama at times. SMU is also another school that's kind of been in on Kawan Lacey because it's close to SMU's campus. What I would say about this, I have a feeling that this staff somewhat saw this coming, right? EJ Barthel went down to Lancaster during the Huskers bye week 2 weeks ago, and it felt like even at that point, Nebraska was going to maybe struggle to hold on to him, right? Mm-hmm. And it felt somewhat, I don't want to say a last ditch effort, but it was like, all right, let's just go check, see where we're at right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if this has been known within those walls for longer than just 24 hours, like we have publicly known. And so, Nebraska, I mean, here's the deal. Nebraska did a really good job of, as I said at the start, identifying Kawan Lacey early, right? They identified him when he was a 3-star. They offered him. They were one of the first Power 5 offers for Kawan Lacey, and he ends up taking the visit in the spring, I believe, and then committed to Nebraska. That should give Husker fans a little bit of hope for maybe what Nebraska staff can do on the recruiting trail, and that in terms of identifying them early, right? Identify. Right. It's going to always be difficult to hold on to recruits. It's always going to be difficult because if you're doing your job and recruiting talented players, it should be difficult, right? Like other teams and other programs should want to steal Kawan Lacey or should want to steal so-and-so from Nebraska, because that's going to make Nebraska's program better. That player is going to make Nebraska's program better. So am I disappointed? Absolutely. Am I ready to come out on a limb and say it was an NIL deal or NIL issue? No, I'm not. Right. I think I said this yesterday on the block with Strick when the news broke. We have to be careful not to just immediately jump to Nebraska's NIL package wasn't good enough. We have to be careful about that, because number one, that's applying a negative characteristic to Kawan Lacey when none of us really know anything about Kawan Lacey's character. But then also, I think it's important just to also note that similar to the transfer portal, there are a multitude of options or reasons on why a guy chooses to leave or change schools, right? Correct. And so with all that in mind, and this is somewhat going off of Raff's, in conversations, through texts, through calls with friends, with family, be careful how much we're sharing this. Oh, it's an NIL issue. Nebraska's got NIL problems. Frankly, Nebraska could be losing recruits because they're 4-3 and they're not. Ole Miss right now already achieved bowl games eligibility. It could be the league Nebraska plays in. Maybe it's the weather. Like, there's a lot of factors here that just labeling it an NIL issue, because unfortunately those are sometimes the issues, right? Yeah. And it's kind of ruined it for everybody else that we put this negative characteristic on all recruits that they're simply choosing to play solely for the NIL money.
You know, it's before I go any further, I'm going to make sure I mention this. Unknown texter 3292. It's 5-year anniversary. Happy anniversary to you, brother.
Oh, very happy anniversary.
Yeah. Sister or brother, whoever you may be, unknown texter 3292. Happy anniversary to you. You know, my thing with the Kawan Lacey decommit is this: it's part of the process now. Yeah. I mean, it's just the way it is. It's like agreeing to you ask somebody to go to prom, and it's September. No, let me put it this way: it's the summertime. It's July. Dang, are you going to go to prom with me? Yeah, I'll go to prom with you. The prom's not there yet. You haven't bought a dress yet. You haven't bought his tux yet.
That's like Raff.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, this is like Raff. This is like Raff asking somebody, and then I'm like, "Hey, listen. I know Raff's a good guy, but me." And they say, "You know what? Yeah,
I'm opening back up.
I'm gonna just play the field. I'm
Play
gonna play the field.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell Raff that his offer is still on the table. It's
That's
still
right.
under consideration.
Yeah,
But there's a new sheriff in town.
There's a ripple in the water, man.
There's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Nick.
That's what recruiting is now. So that's why when I seen it popped up on Twitter, I was like, okay, like I said, we heard whispers of that. Think about this. Just 2 weeks ago, we heard whispers of Carter Nelson.
Yeah,
with Notre Dame. This is part of the new landscape of college football. A commitment is just what it is. It's an agreement to buy. You haven't signed the paperwork yet. So anything, and you're still looking at other houses, kind of like house shopping. It's kind of, you're looking for houses and you write in an offer. It's like, but you haven't signed anything yet. And as you're getting ready to look at sign things, you're still looking at other homes. This is what college football is right now. Whether it's NIL, whether it's the record. The one thing I'll say this: if you win, it sure helps.
Oh yeah,
it sure helps. I'm not saying it's the closure, but if you win, it sure helps your argument to land guys like Kewan Lacey, who you still might land. And Raff, to your point, it's always makes me scratch my head when a person, whether it's Nebraska or anywhere else, and you go to some of the chat things on social media, and people are just berating these 18-year-olds. I'm thinking, oh, come on now. Just because it means not now doesn't mean not ever. So just like, hey, man, best luck to you, man. And I want the kid to be committed where he goes. I don't want him to get here and then waver. I'd rather him have those question marks right now. That's just me.
Yeah. The same people that will say the phrases of we only want Nebraska, the people that want to play for Nebraska at Nebraska, right? Those same people can't be mad when somebody decommits.
It's Nick. That's a great point.
It's like the long form version of that.
Nick, what you just said, that's exactly why they're doing it. They don't know for sure if they want to play at Nebraska. So I don't blame these kids, man. When they're not 100% committed and just they're having doubts or thing like that, I'd rather them figure that out now instead of we get in a situation. This is not knocking this young man. We get in a situation like Betts, to where we think we have them right before the season kicks off, and then all of a sudden have a change heart. Now, I have nothing wrong. Yeah, I got nothing wrong with somebody doing that. I'd rather know now than later, though. Yeah. And like I said, and later still may be a factor. We just don't know about that yet.
You never know.
We got to see.
Yeah. So, I mean, is it a big loss? Absolutely. Now, the good thing is that recruiting is a fast-moving world, and Nebraska still has 2 months before the signing day. So they're going, and frankly, depth-wise, depending on who comes back, how Gabe Irvin, how Ramir Johnson rehab, Nebraska could also, and let's be honest, transfer portal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like there are ways where Nebraska's going to be okay. There are avenues for Nebraska to then be okay.
And, Brad from Baldwin, you said, good morning to you, brother. First of all, he goes, anything on Bricks? I don't think we've heard anything new on Bricks as of late.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. There is nothing new on Grant Bricks. There hasn't been anything new on Grant Bricks in the last 3-4 months.
I like how he's doing it.
In all honesty, it is so close to the vest, and there is no way anybody will know what is going on with Grant Bricks.
I love it.
Other than when he commits.
Aaron said, but if Kewan is offered more money and he's trying to help his family, I can't blame him for that. And Aaron, don't blame him either, man. Don't blame him.
I'm 206 miles away from Lancaster, Texas. So if I leave now, I can be there in about 3 days.
Just go capture him like my man did on the Griswolds.
Bring him back.
Yeah. I don't care if you don't want to come to Nebraska. You're coming.
You're going to be
awesome. walk into Coach Rule's office, like maybe a box and a bow, and Merry Christmas, Coach.
With some holes. Make sure we want Kewan to be able to breathe. All right. Matt Rule's gonna be like, "Did you give me a puppy?" Huh? And the 195-pound form. Yeah.
He's gonna say, "Raff, I wanted commitments, not felonies."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, seriously. All right. Before we get all arrested with the cops sitting across the street, we better take a break right now.
Folks, we're gonna come back and talk more about tomorrow's matchup because there is a lot of intrigue going into tomorrow. It is a big day in Nebraska, homecoming. Also tonight, the Lady Hucksters get back on the court. Maryland tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, for volleyball.
Yeah,
Yep.
they got Maryland tonight. So Rico will be taking care of that business tonight as well. So we'll be right back, folks. It's Friday, 93.7 The Ticket, and it's homecoming. We'll be right back.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers. Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in October. Try their pumpkin chai cream cheese, great with any bagel. Or have a pumpkin chocolate chip muffin. And of course, an apple pie dirty chai latte. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
The weather is getting colder, the leaves are falling, and hockey season is back in full effect. Lock in your seats for all 3 Stars games next month for the price of 2 games by purchasing a November package today. You'll get tickets for Military Night on November 4th against Cedar Rapids, the November 17th playoff rematch versus Des Moines, and the Blackout Wednesday game against Tri-City on November 22nd. Don't miss out on 3 great nights at the Icebox. Get your tickets now at LincolnStars.com.
John Henry's Plumbing, heating and air.
After being Lincoln's #1 trusted plumbing, heating, and cooling company for 27 years, John Henry's is proud to announce we now offer electrical services. Call today to book a full range of electrical services by our licensed, background-checked professional electricians. John Henry's, our family serving yours.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, heating and air.
Now offering electrical.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppel Chevrolet GMC, and man, of the October incentives get better. You won't want to miss this happening right now at Coppel. You have 0% financing or $6,500 off MSRP on select new half-ton crew cab pickups. Yes, you heard right, happening right now until the end of the month. 0% financing or $6,500 off sticker price. Those incentives are the best we've seen this entire year. Hurry on in while supplies last. Just take that short money saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at coppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All offers include trade-in bonus and with approved credit.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by at 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Go to gelandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627. When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone, and here with me is Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know the new Honda sales are going really good right now at Honda of Lincoln, and with that, a lot of fresh trade-ins are coming in. Can you tell our listeners about your pre-owned selection?
I'm happy to, Charlie. Like you said, with new Honda sales going very good, we have a lot of fresh trade-ins coming in daily, and not just Hondas. We have just about every maker model you can imagine, with over 100 pre-owned and certified pre-owned to choose from, and prices starting at just $5,900.
Wow, what about financing?
We have financing as low as 3.29% APR on certified Accords and CRV.
Thanks again, Andy. People love the selection and great service at Honda of Lincoln. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings. Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
This is Rick Heyman, president of Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I'm inviting you to stop by any of our 3 great locations to see why we have been voted best of for decades. We're a 4-generation jewelry company that refuses to compromise on quality or service. If you're in the market for anything for anyone special, nothing, and I mean nothing, says it better than Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Sartor Heyman Jewelers since 1905 in Lincoln and Grand Island.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show, powered by Sunbelt Rentals. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador, Select Plumbing, Jimmy John's, Lincoln Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits, Fleet Beef, Bure's Cheese Spread on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
After a long, hot summer, are you ready for fall? What about your home? Is your heating system ready for cooler temperatures ahead? Be sure and call Bryant for your fall heating check. No matter what brand of equipment you own, Bryant's trained technician will thoroughly clean and inspect your furnace or heat pump to make sure you stay warm and comfortable. Call today to schedule your home heating check. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. We do whatever it takes.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back on this chilly Friday homecoming eve.
Oh yeah, I gotta make my way down through
Frat Row?
Yeah, Frat Row, see all the floats and all the stuff going on outside. I was
Yes.
never part of one, but it's cool to see them.
Never part of one. I wasn't a fraternity here in Lincoln. My fraternity was we didn't have a house here. But it was always cool as a kid. My parents would take us in the car and we would drive through and see all the different structures in front of the sororities and fraternities. And when both of my boys were at the university, man, they were both Phi Delts.
Nice.
So seeing the cool structures out there was pretty cool, man.
It's incredible what they can do.
Yeah, it is.
I just don't have that creativeness.
Here's one big difference, Nick and Raff. Okay, Naya, she's my daughter's
sophomore.
Well, I know she's a sophomore. Her sorority, he's a Delta Gamma. Okay, she's a DG.
DG.
And their house, the sorority house is inside.
Yeah.
And man, it looks like Bed Bath & Beyond in there, dude. That place looks.
Wait, how'd they get at home? And they got an at home story.
Yeah,
or
dude,
what?
it is beautiful in there. The fraternity houses,
Yeah.
look like a locker room and smell like a locker room. I mean, they're nice houses, don't be wrong, but you go in the girls, the sorority, the Delta Gamma was like their soft music.
Oh my God.
There's
That's
harps
great.
playing, there's pot pouring, there's pedals like coming to America.
You just got somebody in the corner just
on a harp. It's so peaceful you walk in there.
Yeah.
You walk in the fraternity house, it's just stress. It smells. There's socks laying some places. There's like a random shoe in the hallway. I'm like, what'd
you say at the top? Every time you walk into the frat house, what'd you say at the top of the show? It's Friday.
Yeah.
I'm having Revenge of the Nerds flashbacks right now.
Yeah. Jimmy, I'm pretty sure it's Monday. No, it's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. You know what that means? You know what that means?
Yeah, man, it's nuts, man. But yeah, it is homecoming. And guys, tomorrow's, and we say every first of all, every game's a must win, but we're 2 games away from that sweet number 6. I'd love to get to that sweet number 6 to make us bowl eligible. Because first of all, fellas, I want to get you guys, bowl eligibility is crucial this year for this team, man.
Yeah.
That's 15 more practices you get. That's a major accomplishment because you haven't been to one since 2017? Was it 16 or 17 went to a bowl game?
17.
2017.
Yeah.
First time you get to a bowl game in that long. You had literally droves of players, complete recruiting cycles that had never been to a bowl game and only had losing seasons.
Yeah.
Nebraska hasn't had a winning season since that year. Think about that, y'all. These are the numbers we're talking about here.
Well, they haven't won 3 games since 2016. 3 games in a row.
In a row
since 2016.
Yeah, that's why those things are big from a foundational aspect, from a culture aspect, a confidence aspect. You got to do it game at a time, though. One game at a time. You guys, tomorrow, what do you think? What scares you about Purdue, Raff? What scares you about them?
Gosh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, just for the fact that there's not anything that really does stick out about them. I mean, if Nebraska goes in and plays Nebraska, well, I would say Nebraska football, but goes in and plays clean football, does not turn the ball over, and they lean into the crowd and play good defense, I see there's no reason why Nebraska don't win this game.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what I would say. So Purdue's 2-5, right? First year head coach in Ryan Walters. Here, what I would go with you on that, Raff. It's not like there's a certain group that jumps out. They don't have a David Bell in the wide receiver room that they've had in years past. They don't have a Charlie Jones in the wide receiver room.
Yeah.
Here's the only side that I would concern myself with Purdue's offense, Devin Mockabee. You guys might remember his name from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Devin Mockabee was a walk-on when he played Nebraska last year and rushed it 30 some times for 138 yards or something like that, and ran all over Nebraska. Now, Nebraska's rush defense is light years better than where it was last year. So that's why I'm in the boat of same as Raff. Like, I'm nothing that Purdue does scares me. It's more so, can Nebraska's offense figure out a ways to sustain drives, right? Because I told you guys at the start of the week, this feels like a game where Nebraska, if they get the ball back with 6 minutes, 7 minutes left in the game, or even in a quarter, there is no reason why they shouldn't be able to sustain a drive and this be just a disgusting, ugly, gross type of football game that ends in a 14-3 type of finish. Like, that's fine as long as Nebraska's on the winning side of it. They're going to have to run the ball. They're not going to be able to throw the ball. They can't throw the ball in perfect weather. It's not going to be anywhere close to perfect weather on Saturday. They're not going to be able to throw the ball all that successfully unless it's quick passes to like the tight end up the seam, right? So figure out a way to put your guys into great situations to make them successful. And whether that's Heinrich Harburg running the option, whether that's Anthony Grant and Emmett Johnson trying to figure out a way to become a workhorse running back, it doesn't matter. Nebraska's going to have to run the ball, and it's going to have to be ugly.
Those were those games to where, like we mentioned earlier this week, would you rather win ugly or lose? And I'll take the ugly wins anytime because it's for this program. Again, I think, and Ron, you got a good point that you mentioned there. He goes, we get to 5 wins. What does that say? What's going on previously? And when Rule came in, he was dealing with, I'm not talking about literal studs. I'm talking about like studs in a house to where you had to literally put drywall on those suckers. You had to, he's still putting up drywall in a lot of areas. And then you add this in, Then you get a number of studs knocked out the structure with injuries. So now you have to put up new. I mean, so there's all these things going on. So for them, this is going to be a game to where it won't be pretty at times. We haven't seen a pretty game yet played by us as far as that goes. If you want to look at it, against a formidable opponent. But the thing that concerns me about, though, is Card. Card does concern me, man. Because he's completed 60% of his passes, 1,600 yards, 7 touchdowns, but 5 INTs. But he's averaging 231 yards passing a game, and he's third in the Big Ten amongst West Division quarterbacks, which is not saying a lot. But at the same time, this dude can sling the ball, all right? And Nebraska, now I know this is going light years away. It seems like that way. But you notice at times on 3rd and 9, 3rd and 12s, 3rd and 15s, we would tend to give up big plays. Colorado, even Illinois, Minnesota, of course. We the defense did things great. And the reason why that's big for the D, our defense, we all know this, our defense is going to pull us out most of these games. I mean, that's just a reality. And Coach White has done a heck of a job of getting these guys prepared in different looks in that 3-3-5, which had so much question marks. And even some people was like, why is he running this? Well, I think Tony White knows. He knows he's good in the kitchen. Yeah, he's good in the kitchen, throwing them different looks, a lot of bodies coming in and out of there. So my biggest concern for us is 3rd and longs. You cannot get home often if you can.
I was just going to say that.
Get home often.
Ahead. Yeah.
And get the heck off. All right. Yeah. Get home often and get the heck off the field, because the more you give Card times to get comfortable back there, you see what he did to Illinois. He shredded him. Yeah. That dude is still averaging 263 yards passing a game, which the weather tomorrow may not be conducive for that. But again, it's a fear of mine.
That's what I would say. Nebraska, they've been able to find a way to consistently get to the quarterback, even if their sack numbers aren't necessarily bad by any means, right, this year. But they've also just been able to affect the play by just getting pressure in the backfield, right?
Yes.
Hudson Card is a good quarterback. He's not anywhere close to a great quarterback.
No. He's no John Elway.
Yeah. I expected better from you.
Yeah. That's right, baby.
Come on.
I don't know what I had a brain fart.
Yeah.
You looked at me like pure disgust right now.
No, not even disgust, just disappointment. Just disappointment. I just really expected more. Anyway, so I would feel better if he was a John Elway. I think he's a little bit better than Elway. Hudson Card, that is. So when you watch though, no, but Hudson Card, here's the deal. There's a way to make him uncomfortable and apply pressure to where he makes some mistakes, right?
And Ron mentioned that too, and he's spot on to where if he's pressured, he does get sloppy with it. So hopefully we can do that with him as well. This was funny, man. Oh, I'm going to find it. First of all, Nick Vuko, what's up, brother? Nick Vuko goes, I was a Fidel.
That's awesome.
What's up, Vuko?
That's awesome.
Folks, text us in. Let us know what your fears are for tomorrow. And Dustin and Lake Alfred, Florida. What's up, Dustin? Man, brother, your weather in Lake Alfred is a lot nicer than it is in Nebraska right now. He says last bowl game was 2016. I think he's exactly right. Appreciate you, brother. All the way from Florida. Folks, text us in your fears for tomorrow and also your predictions. Raff, go ahead. What's up, brother?
I was just going to say thanks for making my day. I mean, anytime you can talk John Elway on the drive, I just feel reinvigorated.
Oh, boy.
So Raff's, I know you can't see AD. Raff's got the background behind him blurred out.
Uh-huh.
So when he lifts up his arms.
Is he laying in bed?
When he lifts up his arms, everything from his shoulders out is blurred. So it just looks like you just see him go up, and you don't see anything else other than just his body.
I'm in the world famous cowboy room this morning.
Okay. Yeah.
IQ crew, what's happening, man? He goes, while most of Lawrence, Kansas will be watching the Oklahoma Sooners and KU football, I'll be cheering on my son and the Peru State Bowling Bobcats at the World Crest Lanes in Lawrence.
Let's go, Bobcats. Let's go.
It's absolutely crazy. Hey, IQ crew, good luck to you and to your son and that tomorrow as well, my man. Folks, we'll be right back. We got some RGT. Little 80 Attitudes investment to take us off the air for this Friday. One more sleep before we see what happens.
Here we go.
93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
At Allo, we believe in the exceptional. From extraordinary whole home coverage to super fast speeds, our local teams are always on hand to make sure your service is running at top performance. Let go of lag, banish buffering, and enjoy outstanding service throughout your entire home. We believe in delivering nothing less than exceptional service, so that's exactly what we do. Visit us at allofiber.com to experience the exceptional.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show, powered by Sunbelt Rentals. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador, Select Plumbing, Jimmy John's, Lincoln Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits, Fleet Feet, Yours Cheese Spread on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
After a long, hot summer, are you ready for fall? What about your home? Is your heating system ready for cooler temperatures ahead? Be sure and call Bryant for your fall heating check. No matter what brand of equipment you own, Bryant's trained technician will thoroughly clean and inspect your furnace or heat pump to make sure you stay warm and comfortable. Call today to schedule your home heating check. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. We do whatever it takes.
What is Kasasa Cash at Liberty First Credit Union? It's more. More earning, more freedom, more rewards. With Kasasa Cash, you earn up to 5.5% APY, and your rewards begin instantly from a penny up to $40,000, all without monthly service fees. Plus, Kasasa Cash at Liberty First Credit Union gives you more ATMs nationwide. When you want more, you want Kasasa Cash. Visit libertyfirstcu.com for details. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose. Account qualifications apply.
Join Planet Fitness now and get the PF Black Card for only $24.99 a month. You'll enjoy an upgraded experience with tons of perks.
Like access to more than 2,000 locations worldwide?
Yep.
And massage chairs?
Yes.
Can I bring a friend every time?
Sure.
Can my friend be a horse?
Nay. Sorry. Get the PF Black Card and feel fit-tacular. Only $24.99 a month. Our most popular membership, the PF Black Card, is your ticket to getting all the perks. Join today. See Club for details.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
If you're not going to Memorial Stadium for a home game and don't have any travel plans for away games, there's a great place in Omaha to catch the action, the Inner Rail Food Hall. There's plenty of space. The Backstretch Bar has amazing game specials on game days. $15 Blue Moon and Bud Light pitchers, $6 margaritas, and $6 Moscow Mules. And if you're hungry, take in some of their great options from their game day pizza specials. Do football game day right in the Inner Rail Food Hall in Exarban Village in Omaha.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, will treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Doren. God bless you.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
If you're not going to Memorial Stadium for a home game and don't have any travel plans for away games, there's a great place in Omaha to catch the action, the Inner Rail Food Hall. There's plenty of space. The Backstretch Bar has amazing game specials on game days. $15 Blue Moon and Bud Light pitchers, $6 margaritas, and $6 Moscow Mules. And if you're hungry, take in some of their great options from their game day pizza specials. Do football game day right in the Inner Rail Food Hall in Exarban Village in Omaha.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's Big Swim. It's Big Swim.
Here I am.
It's Big Swim because he's all on. RGT Rafferty, what's up? What's the temperature right now down there in Sweet Texas, man?
Oh, I don't know. Probably 60s, ranging up to about 81, I think.
I take it. I take it, man. I take it.
All right, Raff, you ready for a little good take action here?
I'm ready. Bring it.
All right, let's do it.
It's time for Raff's good take. It's time for Raff's good take. It's time for Raff's good take right now.
Beautiful
Raff?
song right there.
Sorry,
I was just listening to the beauty of the song.
No,
So
what,
all right.
What were you doing? What were you truly? Were you looking at the text line?
Yeah, he was. He were sending a
Actually,
tweet.
I was.
Hey, come on!
No, I wasn't. I was. Come back.
Go ahead. Yeah, you're good, Raff.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
I'm back. I was frozen. I was actually looking at AD's face, and I was like,
"What's that right?
What's he get? That smile that song puts on his face every time it's sung. It's amazing."
Well, here. Now you can look at just his face. There you go.
Wow. Now we're locked in now.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, all right. What you got for us, Raff?
All right. Today's Raff's good take actually goes out to a couple of people. This weekend, the Nebraska Athletics Hall of Fame is having their new class inducted, and I wanted to congratulate my friends Emily Parsons James, who was a gymnast at Nebraska, and the greatest player to ever play college football, touchdown Tommy Frazier, on your induction into the Nebraska Athletics Hall of Fame. Emily has always been friends with my family. Tommy, known forever. I guess he is family. So just congratulations to both of those guys and to everyone inducted into the class of 2023. Go Big Red. Let's get this party started.
Love it.
There you go.
Big congrats to both of those. Obviously, T. Frey.
All right.
It's
switched. It's just AD and Raff now.
So I can do this. I can do this, the crazy face.
Yeah.
Like that. Like
there you go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the camera's right there though.
You got to look into the camera though, AD.
You can't look at the TV. You can't look at the.
So I just have to go like this.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just got to do this, Nick. What I got to do.
Yeah.
But I won't be able to see it on there though.
It's 5 seconds behind.
There's a delay.
So
yeah. There you go.
There you go. And then you can look at television.
Look at this. Now look at this. Yep. You're good.
This is great. Technology and AD. Live radio. He's taking pictures of the TV.
Okay.
It's Friday.
We got
49 years old. I'm figuring it out.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah. It's just a good thing. Yeah, exactly.
AD attitude adjustment.
At least your phone takes good pictures.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Like it was a Polaroid from 74.
And he put a filter over it.
That's why it's called an Android, Polaroid. They're related.
That's great.
And then his quote for that day was, "Life is blurry."
Raff truth.
That's a Raff's truth.
All right. Let's get it back on the rails. 80 attitude, Justin. What you got, AD?
Hey, man. Love my guys, man. Love my guys. The 80 Attitude Adjustment, folks, is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. IOC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at IOC.net/careers. Folks, here's something I was thinking about. Write a lot of things down, but this one's here is when people walk out on you during your darkest times of life, I mean, regardless of what it is, it's a blessing. Because you know what it does? It sheds light on the people who are still there that are really in your corner. So I know sometimes when you're going through something, whatever it may be, someone walks out on you during a dark time, it's a blessing in disguise. Doesn't mean it's not painful, but it's a blessing in disguise because it sheds light on who's really in your corner. So even in the darkest times, there is light because it sheds light on who's really got your back when you need it the most. So don't be worried about the walkers. Be grateful for those who stayed with you and walked with you rather than walked away. 80 Attitude Adjustment for today. Raffy, it's Friday. Nick, it's Friday. We got one more sleep. Nebraska takes on the Boilermakers tomorrow at 2:30, Memorial Stadium.
We'll have pregame coverage your way around 10 a.m. or so. The A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show will officially start at 11, though. You guys can come on down, hang out if you need to get some coffee, some hot chocolate, whatever it is. Warm yourself up. Come on down to the mill, 1040 O Street. Get yourself some Beatrice Bakery as well. And come hang out with us while we get you ready for Huskers and Boilermakers.
Absolutely. Everybody on the text line, appreciate you riding with us. Raff, what's some parting words, man? What's your plans for tomorrow for the game? Where you watching it at?
We got 20 seconds.
20 seconds, Raff. Where you watching it tomorrow?
I think we're going up to some neighborhood that Joe Rogan lives in, and then we're going to probably go to a establishment and then celebrate Nebraska's victory. Nebraska 20, Purdue 13. Have a great weekend. We will talk to you on Monday.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and man of the October incentives get better. You won't want to miss this happening right